Apo Mechanic Village. Today again, you are presenting, Mr. President, to commission the Outer Southern Expressway starting from Ring Road 1 to Ring Road 2. Your Excellency, let me say that when this job was awarded to CGC last year, October to November, I did sit down with the management staff and asked them a simple question. Just tell me the truth. Can you deliver this project? I want to have it for the Mr. President 3rd anniversary. They said yes. I said, how many months? From that November till the 3rd anniversary of Mr. President will be like 7-8 months. And of course, the dual carriageway with so many covers and bridges. I was not comfortable. And I asked them again, should I include it that Mr. President will inaugurate this project in his 3rd year anniversary? They said, go ahead. Your Excellency, I have come to this road inspection at least not less than 10 times to see whether actually they will keep to the promise that they have made. And indeed, they kept to the promise. I want to sincerely thank CGC. This means that nothing is impossible if we are determined and committed to achieve results. Nothing is impossible. With proper understanding with their contractors and then believing in you that will also carry out your own obligation, we were able to achieve a lot in terms of making sure we complete our projects. I'm happy with them, and I want to say thank you so much on behalf of Franca Territory. And they will also agree with us too that on our own part we never hesitate to make sure that we play our own part. Excellency, it interests you to know that this is why we have Apo Mechanic Village. So many governments have made promise to the informal sector that they will move them out to a more comfortable area in order to decongest this road. All those have been empty promises. I'm sure those of them who carry out businesses in that village will today confirm that the promise Mr. President made to them when he started inaugurating projects in first sector. We did say every project we inherited, we are going to continue with it and finish it. That's the essence of leadership. One of the criteria of good leadership, there must be political continuity. Continuity of projects initiated by other administration, not just projects initiated by you. And this administration has shown, and I can tell you, since 2023, that Mr. President inaugurated us as ministers, if we want to conservate it, at least 80% of projects that we have completed are projects initiated by various administrations. That is leadership. Some people would have said, there's no need for that, let us start our own. But somebody understands that these projects are projects out of the public funds, and government being a continuum, we cannot abandon projects literally around the entire FCT. Today we are happy that this project has been completed. And I can tell you the promise we made to our poor mechanic chain, one of the projects that we commissioned this study will be that we have now fully provided infrastructure for the informal sector. Our poor mechanic chain will move to infrastructure for water so that they can move to and keep the promise of Mr. President. And that's why I've always said, sometimes it baffles most of us when I hear people say nothing is happening in this country. And I begin to say, we also say, those of them who are living in Abuja, those of them who are doing business in a poor mechanic shop, would you also say that in truth, that nothing is happening in Abuja? Can you say that? Excellency, in course of these 31 days, you will see that Mr. President will not only concentrate in the city center. In fact, one of the projects I saw that the commission, which you will present, Mr. President, is in Kwali. Remember, Mr. President commissioned A2 to buy last year. This year, you will present, Mr. President, in commissioning Gomani to Yangoji, which is about 14 kilometers. 14 kilometers. One of the roads that was also be commissioned by Mr. Vice President will be the entire roads in Karo. Again, in Bangabo Road, which they call Arab Road, all are in the satellite towns, provision of water to satellite communities. So I just wonder when people say nothing's happening, nothing's happening. I wish you know all these things in heaven or on earth here where people are living. I have no doubt that one good turn deserves another. And I know the people of Abuja will in their own time reciprocate and tell Mr. President, thank you for fulfilling the promises you have made to them. And I thank Mr. President for giving us all the necessary support required for us to actualize the promises made. On that note, Your Excellency, Mr. President, without wasting your time, inviting you to come and do the needful, talk to the residents of Abuja, and then enable this project. Thank you and God bless you.
Let me start by appreciating all of you, because when my brother, the master of ceremony, was speaking, he said he had been on this road since morning. That would mean he came before me to inspect the aesthetics and the beauty of the road. The Honourable Minister of FCT, my brother, and the political colossus in Nigeria. Just a weekend, realizing the numerous activities that we carry out in the National Assembly, and graciously informed me that I should try to be here from 2 o'clock. And I did not disappoint him. But when I arrived, he told me, "You made it." I said, "Yes. Anything that concerns development, anything that concerns you, I, as your brother, who is very proud of you, I will never joke with it.
Yes, so we can tell me something. Yes, so we can tell me something. Yes, so we can tell me something.
I thank the band. Remember that I'm representing the president. So it will not be proper for me to start dancing. So I am here to represent a performer, a visionary, and a man who refuses to be distracted despite the antics of naysayers. His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCF President, Commander celebration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in office. The FCT also did the same one. The FCT divided the dates of our political leaders in the country. And we went round Abuja commissioning projects after projects. Actually, we thought that when we get here, we will slow down because the 10 years actually the political year where political momentum takes effect. But I watch television for your information. Sometimes I see you in your board of trustees meeting with Mao Habowa, the chairman of the board of trustees, and the chairman of the governing council of University of Port Harcourt, of the National Assembly who are here, and of course, let me single out two important members of the National Assembly. My brother, Uche, who happens to have been the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, and the Socrates of the Senate, the Civil Senator Sekibo. I notice you, and all the dignitaries who are here today. The minister had done very well in enunciating the protocol. I'll just follow the protocol. But Honourable Minister, if you notice how weak I am, it's not because you have done a fantastic job. It's because of the speed and the precision and the quality of what you are doing in the FCT. I'm not surprised that even before the general election in 2027, the people of FCT have already started showing their appreciation. This is the first time in many elections since 1999 that the ruling party occupying Aso Rock will win almost all the area council elections in the FCT. Out of 6 area councils, the APC as the ruling party, under which you are working as a minister, won 5. I think they left only 1 for the other parties. But I can tell you that this shows that the people and the residents and visitors deeply appreciate the good work they are doing. The president sent me here to come and take a look. Since I was the one who commissioned the first ring road, the first 13 to 17 kilometers, to come and see whether it is true that under 8 to 9 months, we have taken this second ring road to where it should be. From my own personal perspective, I will only plead with you to find names for these ring roads. Because people will understand where the ring road 1 ends and where ring road 2 starts and where ring road 3 will also commence. So you must give them names when you get to your council and with your management, and you sit together and find good names for them so that it will be easy for people to appreciate what they are doing. But when they just say ring road 1, connecting ring road 2, connecting ring road 3, and then Malabar to this, people won't understand. Find names and ascribe to them so that when people drive from them, they will say, yes, this was the real transformation that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu brought when he brought a workaholic and a political colossus to help the Federal Cabinet Authority. So, Your Excellency, the ambassadors of various missions, join me to also appreciate the contractors, the CGC, for their dedication, and also for the quality Nigerian Revenue Service Bureau that we commissioned the other day. They now started resorting to paying small young people, recruiting them to cause mayhem across the country. So I want you all who are here to be very vigilant. Be careful about people trying to kidnap for ransom. They are kidnapping in order to cause distraction. They are kidnapping in order to give the impression that Nigeria is not safe. But our men and women in uniform have done tremendously well. I'm aware of that. But many people will not know. And that's why I keep saying that the devil you see today will soon see them no more. Elections will come and go. Election will never be our end. We will see the end of election. Election will never see our end. So I want to encourage you all and encourage Mr. President to keep doing this good job and never be distracted by people who are bent on causing confusion in their politics in order to give a wrong impression. Anybody who comes here to see this will know that this is wonderful in the sight of man and in the sight of God. So I will say congratulations to Nigeria, because the FCT belongs to Nigeria. So Mr. President has sent me to do this small address that on the commissioning of these main carriageways of the Outer Southern Expressway, OSEX, Ring Road 1 Junction, Ring Road 2 Junction, and the OSEX Wasa Road Abuja, this Tuesday, June 9th, which is my wife's birthday, 2026. He's delighted to be here. With all of you to commission these main carriageways of the Outer Southern Expressway, which I said we must find a name for it. From the Ring Road 1 junction to the Ring Road 2 of the Federal Capital Territory. I also want to commend the minister for thinking of the mechanics that occupy this area, which made it impossible for people to pass. I'm sure even the mechanics will go home and tell their children they are also voters, and tell their wife, and yes indeed, government is working. Government is working. Wike is working. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is working. APC administration is working. When we took the oath of office, this is from the president. When we took the oath of office within this great nation, we did not promise shortcuts. We promised hard work. We pledged a renewed hope, unexplainable and visible, hope one can feel and drive on. What we are doing today goes far beyond laying asphalt or mixing concrete. We are paving the way for a brighter future. Infrastructure is the lifeblood of the economic growth. If you want to unlock a city's potential, create jobs, and make life easier for the market woman and the market man. The corporate worker must have easier life, and the industrialist must have a road, must have a bridge to move in and out in order to produce goods, and that is by building good roads. We inherited the Outer Southern Expressway in June 2024. We commissioned the first stage from the Villa roundabout to the Ring Road 1 junction, including its interchanges. By last year, 2025, we opened the 15-kilometer left-hand service carriageway I have said before, we do not start projects to abandon them. No, that is the projects. The area of uncompleted projects in the FCT and Nigeria is gone. That area is gone. We shall finish what we have started, and we will often finish what we did not start. Today we take the next logical and significant step forward by commissioning the main carriageways of the Outer Southern Expressway, stretching from Ringwood 1 Junction to Ringwood 2 Junction. I must give credit to where it is due. The transformation we are witnessing in the Federal Capital Territory is a product of focus, vision, and dynamic leadership. I commend the Honourable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Jason Wike, and the Minister of State and his entire team for their commitment and determination to reshape the FCT for long-term prosperity. Honourable Minister Wike, you have demonstrated that public service is about performance and not excuses. You have kept the contractors on their toes and kept our vision alive in consonance with the spirit of the reduced hope agenda of my administration, delivering quality results for the Nigerian people and on time. Dear residents of the Federal Capital Territory, the benefits of this vital road, which we are celebrating today, the benefits are quite immense and enormous. Think about the thousands of commuters who will no longer be trapped in the gridlock, the fuel that you will save, the man-hours that you will gain, and the seamless connectivity across the capital city. By linking the Abuja district to Wasa, we are expanding Abuja's economic footprint, opening new development areas, and lowering the cost of doing business in the FCT and in Nigeria. To the engineers, the laborers, the traders, the planners, and the communities along this corridor, we endure the costs and the dimensions, you endure the costs and dimensions for years. Thank you. Your sacrifices and were not in vain. Our government promises are now realized. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me use this opportunity to reassure you that our administration remains firmly committed to infrastructural development nationwide. We will continue to build, continue to reform, and continue to invest in the future of our people, in the future of our youth, in the future of Nigeria. This is a standard to the glory of God. I thank you all, and may God bless the works of our hands, bless the FCT administration, bless the Federal Capital Territory residents, and bless Nigeria in general. I thank you all.
national anthem, please. The national anthem, please.
The conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. I'm going to go to the